Hi, third graders. Today we are doing math, and let's look over our learning target. I can add more than two addends together to find the sum. Remember, the word sum means to add two things together, and then you find the sum. The sum is the answer. The addends are the two numbers you added together. So let's look here. We have 3 or 4 addends or numbers. And if we look at these, what is easiest to do is try to make 10 to add them together. For example, 9 plus this 1 gives us 10. Then we can go 10 plus this 20 is 30. So here we get 38. Do you see how to do that? So you always want to try to see what numbers are easiest to add. In addition, it doesn't matter which numbers you add together first to get the answer. Let's look down here. Here I can make another 10. 5 plus 5 gives me 10. Okay, now I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 58. Okay, do you see how to do that? That can also work when we're adding 4 addends. I look here, 7 plus 3 gives me 10. 8 plus 2 also gives me 10. Now I need to go back and add. Here I have 10, 20. Now I have to add 20 because that's 40. This is 20, so that's 40. And then here, this one equals 50. So you always want to see what numbers are easiest to add together to put in your head. Let's look at this one. Can you make a 10? Yes, 6 plus 4 gives me 10. So there's 10, here's 20, here's 30. Then we put these two together and I get 36. So that's how to add more than one addend together. All right, so our lesson today, you're going to see that we're going to have more parts than just two. Over the summer, 3 children read a total of 19 books. One child read 6 books. That was 6. Another read 9 books. How many books did the third child read? Well, we know the total is 19. Well, that's a bad 19. We're going to start over again. The total books that they read were 19. Somebody read 6, somebody read 9, and now we need to know how much this person read. So we're going to put these two numbers together. 6 plus 9. Yes, 15. Now, how many do we have to count to get from 15 to 19? Or 19 take away 15? 4. So we would say 4 books is our answer. Books is our unit. All right, open up your journal page today. We're doing page 51. All right, let's read the questions. Remember, if you have a highlighter handy, I like to highlight the important information. Jose bought milk for 35 cents, apple juice for 55 cents, and grape juice for 45 cents, and orange juice for 65 cents. How much money did he spend? Well, let's put all of our parts together. He first had 35, okay? Then he had 55 was the grape juice. Then he had 45, which was the orange juice, and 65 for the other. He must have been thirsty. Okay, so we're looking for the total. So let's see what we can add up here first. Well, here I can get 60 plus 40 gives me 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, then I can go here 50 plus 30, 50, 60, 70, 80. So now we're at 180. Now let's add the ones. 80, here's another 10. So now we're at 90. Okay, here is another 10. We're at 100. So he spent 200 cents. 200 cents. What do you think is the answer there that makes sense? Should I say 200 cents? 200 cents is the same as $2. Okay. And then my number model, what we did was added 35 plus 55 plus 45 plus 65. Now here's where you need to stop and make sense. If I would have said $200, that wouldn't have made sense because I'm adding cents, not dollars. So here you just have to stop and think, does my answer make sense? Number 2, Michelle drove from Houston, Texas to Wichita, Kansas. On the first day, she drove 245 miles. Okay? On the second day, she drove 207 miles. All right? On the third day, she drove 158 miles. How many miles did she drive in all? All right, here's the total we're looking for. All right, let's do this. Let's add, I'm going to do my number model this way. 245, 207, 158. Okay, now you may add different than this, and that's okay. I'm going to add up the ones. So 7 plus 7 is 14. One more is 15. 15 plus 5 gives me 20. Okay. Now I'm going to add up the tens. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now I add up the hundreds. 200, 400, 500. Okay. And now look. 590. And then if I add another 10, that gives me to 600, 610. 610. What's our unit? 610 what? Up here we have the dollar sign. What do we need here? MI for miles. Does it make sense that we're going to end up in the 600s? 2, 4, 5, yeah, about 600. Use your mental math to make sure it makes sense. All right, 2 more problems for today. Zookeepers watched a clutch of 54 python eggs. On the first day, 18 eggs hatched. On the next day, 11 more hatched. How many eggs did not hatch? Well, we don't know this other part. We just know that there was 54 eggs in total. So what we need to do is 2 parts to this question. First, we need to take 18 plus 11. So 8 plus 9, 8 plus 1 gives us 9, okay? And 10 plus 10 gives us 20. So we get the answer of 29. 29 eggs hatched with 1 and 2. So we had 54 eggs, and 29 of them did not hatch. So we want to find the difference. Remember, difference means, yes, subtract. So here we go. More on the floor. Go next door. Get 10 more. 14. Take away 9. 14. Take away 9. Count up if you have to. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, 4, 3, 2. 35. Now think about our answer. 35. And we're talking about eggs. So put your unit. Now just think. Here, stop and think. Does your answer make sense? If we put 29 and 35 together, are we going to get 54? We should. So think 30, 40, that gives us 50. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Uh-oh, I might have done something wrong. I did. I subtracted wrong. Look at this. You guys, I got 64 for an answer, and that does not match here. So I need to go back. My answer doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness, I see the mistake that I made. Everybody makes mistakes. Did you catch my mistake? 4 minus 2 is not 3, it's 2. I should have gotten 25 for an answer. Did you catch my mistake? All right, now when I put 25 and 29 together, I should get 54. This is why we talk about, does your answer make sense? All right, because that's what's important. 29 plus 25. Let's see what I get now. 9 plus 4 gives me 14. Plus 40. And look at, now I get 40, 50, 54. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, my answer makes sense. Thank goodness, right? Okay, number 4 is our last one. Carl has $2.50 for juice or milk at lunch. On 2 days, he buys grape juice. Okay, so day 1, he buys grape juice. Okay, and the other day, he buys grape juice because it was 2 days. On the 3rd day, he buys milk for 40 cents. What we need to know is how much money does he have left. We need to know what part of the money he has left. We know he has a total of $2.50. So this is like a 2-part question. First, we need to figure out how much money has he spent so far. So our number model looks like 45 plus 45. Maybe you can do that in your head. Plus 40. So here, when I add these up, I get 90. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. It's 130 cents, which is $1.30. Now, I need to know he spent $1.30. He has $2.50. I want to know, I still don't have my answer because I don't know how much money he has left. So we need to take 250. And we need to take away the 130 that he has, and that will give us the difference. Okay? 0 minus 0, 0. When the numbers are the same, 0 is the game. 5 minus 3, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 minus 1, he has $1.20 left. Does our answer make sense? If I add $1.20 to my $1.30, I should get $2.50. Let's see, $1, $2, 30, 40, 50. Oh, thank goodness, my answer makes sense. All right, that is how to add more than one answer. So today, try to challenge yourself and add up different numbers that you have 3 of the numbers or even 4 numbers. Remember to practice your math facts today.